Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our session of Ptolus from our little group, Destined to Rolls. This is session 15, and hopefully we'll have some great shenanigans happening. Before we continue, does everybody have any announcements?
Oh, that's me. Hi guys. So, if you are not sorry, I was gonna fix the fact that you can hear my keys and my mic, so I apologize for this until I get a chance to do that. But if you are not, go ahead and give us a follow on Twitter. That is at Roll Destined. We post updates when we go live, some fun stuff, so on and so forth, as well as for backlog sessions and other sessions and stuff like that. We actually just released session 5 of this campaign, Ptolus, on YouTube. So go ahead and check that out. The link is in the chat. Also, we have a community Discord server where we post updates, information, funny tidbits, information about past sessions, homebrew items, chat with the community, so on and so forth. Way to get connected and all of that good stuff. We have our other campaign, Wanderer's Path, tomorrow night, Fridays at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and then please return next week for this session, this campaign at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, or 9 p.m. Eastern Time, because apparently that's the only time that matters.
I was going to correct you, but I'm glad you corrected yourself.
You're
Thank
welcome.
You. Appreciate it.
It takes getting interrupted a few times to work it into my spiel. But yeah, I think. Oh, stay tuned for more information about a podcast coming soon. I think that's it.
The 1 through 3 episodes will be ready by next week. A number 1 through 3. I don't know which one.
Hey, hype. Okay.
I hope it starts with 1.
Please start with 1.
You guys know what I mean. I'm currently looking for royalty-free music I can use for the intro, and also we also have to record our separate intros about our characters. So
we should do that soon.
That'll be fun to organize. I'm also learning how to use Audacity, so that's fun.
Let me know if you need help. I'm pretty good with Audacity.
Don't you just kind of have to be a cocky asshole?
That's
I love you, Shorty, but that's not what that means.
It's okay.
Are you just using the word audacity? Is that your fucking joke, Shorty?
Yep.
You have the audacity to fucking make that joke.
Oh my god. Okay. Anyways, that was my announcements, Candle.
All right, thank you. All right, so the party in the last few sessions has agreed to work with Lord Xavier in hopes of restoring his friend Lord Abercrombie to human. Right now, he's in a gold statue form. Lord Xavier was able to find a person who is able to restore Abercrombie, but this person is dark elf named Shalukar, who has a very bad reputation around the city. He's wanted by multiple noble houses, and his price for the cure is a safe haven inside the castle of Lord Xavier. So understandably, Lord Xavier was not too fond of this deal, but apparently it's the only deal so far that he can make. So he decided to bring a couple of you guys to a meeting with Shilkar to see if they can negotiate a better deal. This is going to happen tomorrow morning at around 10 a.m. You guys also have decided to capture / assassinate / interrogate / whatever Dollin Ibnholm, which is a dwarf lieutenant from the Killraven gang. He happens to be the kingpin of his own little section of Ptolus. You guys were able to find out that he's planning a heist, and that he'll meet the person who successfully obtained a chalice that's worth 10,000 gold, and reward them in a spot of his choosing. Right now, he's at his own little inn inside of Ptolus, surrounded by about 20 to 30 guards. So it would be suicide to attack him from there. So your hope is to ambush him at this meeting place. And that's where we left off. It's roughly 10 or 10/11 p.m. At night. And you guys
Oh, really?
are. Sorry, what?
I thought it was still in the afternoon. We had just gotten back from.
No, you guys were able to meet Eben Dolan. It was starting to turn into evening, and you guys did some shenanigans in the meantime. So at this time it would be around 10 p.m.
So the heist isn't happening tonight. It's happening tomorrow night?
You had the information that the thief would be able to get the chalice by tomorrow early morning.
Okay. Wait, like tomorrow early morning, like
Like
in a
with it,
couple hours?
like 30 hours from now.
Okay. Got it. Sorry, I was confused. I thought we had gone on to the next day and had like gone and scoped out the house. So, got it.
Yeah. So
Okay.
they're going to do the robbery in the morning, but they're going to be doing the trade-off at night, correct?
You don't know this. You don't know.
I thought he implied that they would be doing it at
They
night.
said they're partying at night, so I think it would have to be between midday and morning.
No, they said they were meeting
I mean, I guess
late.
we could.
They said they were meeting late at late at night, and then they were having the party after.
Yeah.
So I very specifically remember that.
Yeah, the meeting itself was scheduled to be at around 2 or 3 a.m.
Yeah. And then they were gonna party after.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
2 or 3 a.m. in the
So
morning.
we got
Okay.
Great time for a party
like
start.
it's 11. So it's 11 now. So what you mean is that they're doing this
No, in
tomorrow at 3 a.m.?
24 hours plus whatever.
Okay, cool.
So the meet off.
Oh, so that means
the meet off between the thief and Dolan is going to be in about 30 between 30 and 32 hours from now.
cool. That's plenty of time to do our little meeting.
Actually, yeah, about 30 hours from now.
Oh, that's fun.
But yeah, what are you guys up to?
Alrighty, so we decided that we are going to this meeting place, and that is what we are doing.
That's what I would like to do.
I think it would be best. Honestly, if we can't catch this thief, and I think we can handle a bunch of honestly street riffraff, not street riffraff, a bunch of gang riffraff rather than trade guards hired by the most powerful family in the land.
I actually don't agree with that personally. Train guards are pretty stupid. But
I mean, yes, but they have more means to better equipment.
true, but better equipment doesn't necessarily make the soldier.
I mean, that's completely fair. But I don't know. It just doesn't sit well with me to think that they wouldn't hire the best.
All right.
But also they will be able to be robbed pretty quickly. So they just might not be very perceptive.
I just want to say, as somebody who has been. I know that it isn't necessarily you guys, and it was mainly Samuel who was disagreeing with a lot of my ideas, but I've recently been feeling very like nobody is listening. And especially since you guys seem to be turning to me to make decisions, I was a little bit hurt that you didn't even consider really doing the heist. Because I personally think that it is a little bit of an easier approach. And I understand that you are worried about your friend we found out now, or if she could be called that, but your friend getting hurt. But there are less unknowns breaking into somebody's house and stealing a chalice than there are as to where they are meeting, how many people they are bringing, if we're going to even be able to do that. And plus, it's more of a danger to the people in Ptolus as opposed to in the guards that are trained. So guard. But I just wanted to say that because
I mean,
Been-
I did listen to you. I was confused because I thought we agreed to this plan, and it just seemed out of nowhere that we wanted to steal the what is it? A chalice, right?
challenge.
Yes.
Yeah,
It's called the
Chalice of
Chalice of
Birth.
Childbirth.
the chalice. And I don't want them to get in trouble, and I want them to be able to do their job, and yeah.
All right. So you are saying that you're willing for this and the potential that it may hurt us as well. Because it may be more dangerous. Like, I understand what you were saying, Franklin, about, their trained guards and everything, but as somebody who has seen both sides, it is not necessarily true. And especially since I'm the one who saw and, sized up everybody in the bar and had to deal with, shoving my tongue down that dude's throat.
Gross.
How are we?
Oh.
How's it more danger? Sorry.
Well,
Just-
there's more unknowns if you wait for the transaction, right? Right now, if we were to do the heist, we would just be dealing with guards. We don't know what we're dealing with if we do anything else.
We don't know what's inside or what the layout is. We don't even know where the chalice is inside.
I
this
can get the
place.
layout pretty easily. It might be expensive, but I can get it.
Well, first things first. I would like to apologize because it was never my intention to hurt your feelings by pointing out the various logic in each plan pointed out.
Oh no, there's not been that at all. It's just been over the past couple of weeks of us spending time together.
I hope that if that happens again, you'll be more forthcoming so that I can correct myself and explain myself better. However, like I said before when we spoke about this, I think what we need to do is get a map of the place to get a map of the mansion before we even consider whether to do the heist or not. So
Which is what
I
I
think
said that I can do and I'm willing to do, and I will be willing to front if needed.
yes. Like I said before, I think both plans are viable. However, I think there's an equal amount of risk to both. But I think that there are things we can do to lessen the risk for both of these plans. We should probably just start with doing that then.
All right. I'm willing to go with your plan, Tom, especially because you are worried. But I do think that we need to lessen the risk. And so if this means that I need to go back and, try to get more information from him, then I am willing to do that. It's just gross.
You're not comfortable. I don't think we really need information. I think we follow them to the bar. We follow them from the bar to their meeting place, and then we if you want, we can Sherman or something could be on the rooftops. We could toss the chalice up there. They can catch it, and then we kind of have an edge over them, and we have the thing that they want. And because my friend has already been paid and they're on their way, then we could they're not no fault.
What if I go with them to the meeting as his side piece or whatever, and as soon as he gets the chalice, I filch it from whoever has it and chuck it. That way somebody can get close without, getting into combat right away. It would put me
but then you'll be right in combat. And based on your skills, that does not seem like the place you should be.
No, it is not, but I'm trying
Also,
to...
I gotta say, I think it's a little selfish to say that we need to do it this way to protect your friend because you're gonna cause a gang fight in the middle of Ptolus.
I'm assuming it's not going to be in the open. It's going to be in some secluded area to make the deal.
There is no secluded area. I mean, wherever you do it, there's gonna be houses around. Houses or shops, and you're gonna be angering a gang right there in the middle of it.
Sherman does have a point, unless they have, a super secret, I don't know,
we
warehouse.
always have to deal with them.
In the case of a warehouse, then you don't have the roof plan to throw the chalice up,
Good
right?
point.
You lose that option.
And so that is what I'm saying. That is all that I'm saying, Tom, is that we don't know where it's going to be, who we are going to be endangering, and all of that. And so, like Sherman said, when we break into the house and everything, like, yes, I can get us a map. I'm like pretty sure I can. And all we're doing is we're injuring, possibly knocking out the guards who it's their job. But I'm willing to do this. We need more information. I'm not going into this blind.
Wouldn't it be fair to get information on where the meeting place is? That's the only thing that we don't know.
How are you gonna get information on that?
That is up to me, I suppose. Unless you can get it out to your friend.
No, I don't even know how to contact them.
Based on what you said about your conversation with this dwarf, I don't see him providing much information on where the meeting was. It didn't even sound like he would let you go with him.
It didn't either, but I'm not super confident, but I could attempt to try to, let me go with him. But I mean, it does put me at risk in a bar full of people. It's a little bit more pushy.
It seems like honestly we should probably, if we're not going to do the heist, we should probably just survey their forces. We should probably just survey their forces. However, to your point, I highly doubt they're doing this at 2 in the morning. There aren't really, yes, there are going to be houses around, but if they see that where the chalice goes, I don't really see them taking it out on random innocents.
So
Now,
if I was
granted, they are also a gang. However, it just doesn't seem the most logical move.
a gang member and I knew people stole my chalice, the first thing I would do is break into the nearby house and bring a hostage out.
That is the first thing that I would do as well. Especially if you know that it's people who aren't in a different gang.
Well, that's fair, but also you're saying that as if we're going to go into someone's house.
No, I'm saying if
Choosing-
I was a gang member in the middle of the street and the cat lady I brought with me stole it and threw it to a roof and they said they're going to run or something, I would bring a hostage out and I would make them come back because they're probably going to come back unless they just don't care.
They also
But I
only have
assume
a
we care about that.
split second to think about it. I think they would probably try to go for the chalice. I don't think they would think any logical through line, or they would have time to.
Personally, if we are choosing to go after them, whether we do the heist or go after them, I think the smartest move would just be to fight them, depending on what their guards are. However, like you guys said before, we don't have much information, so we would have to find a way to get that first.
We can minimize the risk by jumping on top of them. One person is holding a chalice and puts it somewhere secret on the roof or something, out of view, and then they get back into the fight.
So they don't know who has it?
Yes. And we take out all the guards around him, and we knock them all out, and we leave them.
So personally, I don't care what we do. I'm okay either way. My opinion is that the heist is less endangering to civilians. And that's why I would push for the heist.
I agree with that as well. And if we are going to do the other thing, then I'm going back to the bar and I'm going to survey the people who are there better.
It's
I
more
could
of a
give you
danger to
some
my friend, though.
Okay, but I mean, that's fair. But your friend versus who knows how many civilians is the question.
I just think it's for sure that they're gonna retaliate, I think, against my friend. It is not a guarantee that they'll retaliate against random citizens. And I don't think that there will
he
be
didn't
that
even know your friend's name.
But like they're Tabaxi, there's not that many in this city.
Yeah, but if your friend is really as good as you say, she must have failed before and had to run and leave the city she was in. I mean, it's not uncommon for a thief to fail and have to run from the gang, and then they live out their lives somewhere else. That's not an uncommon event. It's just not.
Well, I don't want to force her to do that.
So you would rather put an unknown amount of civilians that have absolutely nothing to do with this in harm's way just because it's your friend?
I don't think they'll attack them.
I understand where you're coming from, but I would like to know, why do you think they would instantly go after civilians?
That is
I'm
what
just saying,
gangs
if I
do.
was a gang leader, I would go after civilians because most people are gonna care and maybe try and make a deal or something, right? It's manipulative.
Unless it is another gang. So what if we pose as people from the Pill Dogs?
Because
I think that would be. I think
but they
that
don't have
would.
uniforms, right? We
No,
we
we
don't have
do not.
yeah.
The only problem about that is that there is potential to start, an all-out gang war, which is already kind of brewing and
It's already
started.
happened.
So, we're gonna have to move quicker to keep the people safe. But it is an option. That way they assume that we are, other gang members.
You guys do know that the pale dogs all wear the same 2-finger rings to identify themselves.
We do know that.
We just have to get a commission from a blacksmith.
Dear
Just
Lord.
saying.
Wait, I thought we had some. Have we taken any off bodies?
Mm-hmm.
It's on your inventory. You guys don't have it.
It's fair.
I think
We
I
could
have
just go
one.
take some out.
I have one.
We always just go take some out. It's not a big deal.
I'm positive I have one from our very, very first break-in.
First break-in.
Yep, I have it right here in my book. I have one. I have one ring. That is it. But that might just need to be enough.
I think either way, we should probably try to gain some more details for both plans.
I disagree. I think we should decide on a plan now and gain as many details as
agree
we
as
can
well.
for that plan.
And so since Tom seems to be very adamant that we go with non-heist plan, then we are going to do that. And so what I believe is that after this meeting with Lord Severe this morning, I think that since Franklin and I are going, Sherman, you and Tom can go stake out and gather information about the comings and goings, note the people, what seems to be their skill level, and then after Franklin and I are done, I will go back into the bar and I will try to get more information from the inside. And then we can plan for it this morning. I think that also I should go in disguise when we, attack them, unless we want to use it against him, but that is going to mean that I'm going to have to be in disguise for forever because we're like,
Are we not just killing him when we attack him?
Tom.
No.
Are we not just capturing him when we attack him?
Well, if we capture him, there are still, leaks in the prison system. He could get out information that he was betrayed by a super cute Tabaxi, and then my little tail is on, getting pursued by all of them.
Use them in their connection.
We can use them too. I was going to get information out of him, but that doesn't mean that I wasn't still going to give him over to the authorities.
He is.
I think you're gonna find
yes.
it a lot harder to use him when you steal the chalice in front of him. That's
Yes.
why I thought the heist was a better idea, because then you can use him.
Well, I thought
When
he would
you
just be
steal
desperate enough to want the chalice.
I think he'll be more angry than desperate.
I agree.
He seemed pretty desperate for one Opal side because this is kind of his last chance.
I understand, but men in power who are used to being in power typically veer towards anger even when they are desperate. I have seen it so many times, and it is almost hurtful.
Bring up a quick point. Whether we take the chalice or steal it from him, we're most likely going to have to either fight guards or hide it very well. I think the only difference in the options is that he'll have our face for one of them, and for one of them, Opal can easily go in disguise and pose as someone from the Pale Dogs. I'm speaking of the heist plan, by the way. I feel like that one has less risk if we take the chalice. Less risk of him attacking if we take the chalice. However, for the second one, we can also just tie him up and try our best to intimidate him.
We are talking in circles.
Like I said, I would prefer to get more information before we make a decision. But if you guys wish to make a decision and then get more information, I think that's also valid.
We are out of time, so we are making a decision right now.
I'm not going to agree to a plan. I will put my friend in any amount of danger.
Alrighty. Okay. So we are following them to the meeting place. So our plan for tomorrow then is that you two are going to go stake out while we go to our morning meeting. And then we are going to I will go back in there, and then I'm going to the meeting at the evening in disguise. I will try to get more information out of him. But if I can't, and if it is putting me in danger, then I'm going to leave. I hope that is agreeable.
Do we
No,
wanna
that's
push
completely
it,
fair.
Or do we want to just leave it alone?
I think that we have to. If we can stake out the place where it's going to be prior, that is going to make a world of a difference.
Okay. If you're willing to do it.
I am willing to do it because I care about us and I want to make sure we are safe.
Excuse me.
There is also an option of, bringing the guard into it. Giving them a tip off.
Just us double crossing them. That's really funny.
But I personally don't like dealing with all their shenanigans in case something goes wrong. But so what I'm thinking is we can, just like tie them all up and be like, "Yo, guards, here's a bajillion people. You're welcome."
Yeah, I think that.
All right.
would work.
That is the plan. So that is what we are going forward with. And I think that we should get some rest because we have a long day ahead of us and we're going to be up very late.
Okay.
Tom?
All right, so you all head back to Castle Shard.
Yeah.
You grab as many hours of sleep as you can, and anyone want to do something? It's roughly 11 p.m. at this point. You guys want to do anything in the meantime?
Hey, you know what I'm trying to do? Practice that viol.
Get it, babe. I'm going to.
Just do 50 push-ups.
Well, Franklin's practicing viol. I am going to knock on his door.
Oh, you knock on Franklin's door.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Franklin opens said door.
Franklin, I think
wounds.
that it would be very good for you to have this. And I'm going to hand you the wand of magic missiles.
You can keep this if you wish.
No,
I would hate to. I would hate to take a resource. I would hate to take a resource away from you.
If you don't take this from me, I'm going to put pocket in your pocket tomorrow.
He takes it. Are you sure?
Yes. If I need it back, we can trade as we need to, but I think that it is important for you to have it.
Oh, thank you. I really appreciate that. I also apologize about I also apologize for Tom's stubbornness on the issue.
It is
I
fine.
would.
I was actually about to go talk to him about it. I understand protecting a friend and someone who you care deeply about.
Yes. A quick aside. A quick aside. If you don't mind, I would like to ask that you apologize for. I don't like to say forcing, but forcing him to tell you who he was speaking to. It seemed like this person he tried to keep out of trouble.
I will apologize for being snoopy. I understand that I do that, and I understand that my nature is a bit intuitive sometimes and picks up on things people don't want.
Curiosity isn't a problem. He just seemed uncomfortable talking about it.
I understand. I will apologize. I just assumed by now that we were like I get not wanting to tell people stuff, but I was hoping that I would consider all of you my friends. So.
Oh, if it makes you feel better, I know Tom considers you his friend, but there are things you can't tell friends.
Trust me, I know. And Franklin...
Opal slowly puts a gun back in her bag. Sorry, continue.
And Franklin, you know that I consider you a friend, right?
You sure? You probably have more viable options.
How many other people in Ptolus do I hang around with?
Well, that is a completely fair. That's completely fair. I don't know what the fuck I was going to say. Sorry, that's not in character. No, that is completely fair. I also consider you a close acquaintance.
We'll get there.
Out of everyone in the group, I enjoy your company the most because you're not as annoying or impulsive. And he nods and slowly closes the door.
Opal's a little confused because she's impulsive as fuck.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, Franklin. Listen, Franklin said it before. Opal is at least trying to make an effort to not be as impulsive.
Oh my god. Just wait for the first time. Okay, never mind. Okay, then I would also like to knock on Tom's door.
All right. Do you respond? Said knock.
Yeah, open the door.
Hi, Tom.
Hi.
I just want to say that I understand and respect that you are trying to protect your friend. And I think that it is very honorable, and I would probably do the same thing in your place. I also want to apologize for pushing a little bit too hard. And I understand that this was something you probably wanted to keep a secret, and I probably rooted out.
Thank you. Yeah.
All right. Good night.
Good night. Close the door.
And I'm going to sleep. Except before I go to sleep, I'm going to poke around the room that we kept hearing the weird noises in that one night and just make sure there's nothing in there.
You find more wood chips on the ground.
Really? I
Like wood
do?
shavings.
I do?
Yes.
Did I
love
hear
how
any
surprised
noises
you
the
are.
previous night?
What's that?
Did I hear any noises the previous night?
No.
This is so weird. I'm going to cast Detect Magic and just look around again.
Sure. Just an empty room. The lantern is still up and running, although it's slowly running out of oil. You get a sense that within 30 minutes the lantern would just die off.
One of these nights I'm going to need to sleep in here. This is so weird. Okay. And I'm going to go back to my room and go to sleep.
And you all fall asleep to my guy practicing the viol.
So
That's a
Rosario,
13. Not very well.
Rosario, make sure you put the wand of magic missiles in your inventory.
Oh shit! I was literally looking at my changing my viol stuff really quick because I accidentally deleted it. Thank you for reminding me.
You're welcome.
Yeah, for your viol, the awkwardness of your conversation with Zari is still in your mind, so you're not as good on the viol as you are today. You're kind of as you are normally. You're kind of distracted. You're able to go through a tune or two, but you made several small mistakes. Normally, normal people would not pay attention to because you were pretty good, but any pro would still notice.
If Franklin just go like, "You fucking idiot," no, I'm kidding. How many charges does the wand have left?
It was full because I haven't used it in the past couple days.
It's a fully restored wand magic missile. It can restore. It can recharge.
Yeah, all of them. So, but it was full this morning.
Honestly,
well, hey,
I
guess
thought you were
what?
giving Franklin the broken one. I was just imagining being like, "Oh, thanks," but no.
No, I got it repaired. Remember?
Yeah, I know. But when you first said it, when he said no, that's what I was imagining.
Okay, so Samuel, where the hell? I'm not Samuel. Sherman, where are you?
Where is Samuel?
Samuel's
Where
doing
is
something
Sherman?
you don't need to know about. Sherman would like to spend a couple hours trying to get on this rooftop.
Okay, roll an acrobatics check.
Don't be wrong.
Oh, we're not going anywhere.
Yes! Fuck yes.
Yeah, you make it up. You make it up like 5 feet, and then just slide back down.
Okay, after failing, I'll go to sleep on top of Lloyd Xavier's rooftop.
Make another acrobatics check. All right. So yes, you're kind of disappointed in your first performance. So you kind of parkour your way. So you jump on a shed, and then you jump on a window railing, and then you jump. You take a handhold of a lantern that's dangling from the wall, and then you finally make your way up top.
Candle, you know that Shorty meant the heist rooftop the first time, right?
Oh, you said no. I did not.
That's okay. I failed that one, so I'll just go to sleep on Lloyd Xavier's.
Okay. Oh, fair. All right. It's roughly you guys wake up at around 7. It's the early morning sun is just beaming inside your rooms. Mostly it's Franklin because his window is facing kind of towards the east. So yeah, he gets the morning sun straight in his eyes.
Deserves it. He keeps the window open to punish himself.
Oh yeah, if you guys make your way towards the kitchen, there are some varieties of fruits and cheese and some warm baked bread that's being served.
Warm baked bread.
Yum.
That enthusiasm of yum.
What? That was not. Oh my god. Whatever. I don't need to explain myself to you. Hello.
I love how you were scrambling. I said enthusiasm.
Really quick. Would the stores be open at this time?
They start opening at
Handle.
8:30.
Okay,
Like
what
Franklin
time is it
asks this
now?
every morning.
I do because listen, I forget things.
It's
And what
okay.
time is it now?
Well, you woke up at 7. I don't know what you're doing between 7 and 8:30.
I don't know, probably eating. What time is the meeting?
10.
At 10.
What time do we need to
10.
leave with Lord Severe?
Lord Xavier is
Yeah,
gonna
that's a
leave
better question.
Lord Severe's leaving when?
at around 9.
Okay, and how long would it take to get to the closest
Too
store?
fucking long.
Well, the meeting is in a warehouse in a guildsman's district, so by walking it would take around 45 minutes. Lord Xavier will take a cart though.
Say a
that
warehouse
would
in the Guildsman district?
Yep.
Wasn't that like a puzzle or something?
No, why?
Oh no. Am
Okay,
I crazy?
cool.
Okay, I could have
never mind.
that for some reason that really stood out to me.
Just know that
there was-
just know that Franklin has something he's gonna buy in the Guildsman district.
Okay. But
Okay.
yes,
Not the Guild-
you
yeah,
could
sure,
buy it
whatever,
on our
you
way
guys.
back from the meeting.
That's completely
Opal and
fair.
Franklin could go shopping.
Yeah, that's fair, but also Franklin doesn't want to bother you with his needs, so he would never allow you to come with him.
Too bad.
Never allowed.
They're friends now, okay?
best friends
Uh,
forever.
You get called the least annoying in the group one time.
Yep. That's how Opal takes it, okay?
I know. That was the point, honestly.
Aw.
Yeah. Are you guys waiting until 9 and then jumping on the cart with him, or?
I mean, if he'll allow us to ride with him.
Well, Lucifer is gonna allow it, but he'll remind you that he's only taking 2 of you to the meeting with him.
That's fine. Only 2 of us are going.
What
Okay,
in
so
the
it's
what? I can cast. What? I can cast Max Missile at 7th level with the wand? What the
Yeah.
yeah, you want to.
If you want to. But if you expend all the charges, if you don't leave one charge, you have to roll a d20 on it. On a nat 1, it cracks and breaks forever.
What are the chances, Rosario? Come on.
okay.
5%.
Go for
That's-
I
it.
mean, you guys have to
Okay.
understand, I don't have the best
It is
luck.
Okay,
5%.
nerd. Fuck
I
you,
was about to say it
5%.
and then Shorty beat me.
I meant
Alright,
what are the
continue,
chances of it
Candle.
I didn't mean the literal
It's-
chances. I meant what are the chances of it
The
happening?
literal chances are 5%.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
And
Shania.
also with Rosario's luck, it's probably more like 20%.
Yeah. Sorry, Candle. I didn't mean
You
to
gotta
interrupt you. I
stop
just got
looking in
excited.
mirrors, man.
No problem. So, who's going to the meeting again? I know it's Opal and who else?
Franklin.
Okay, cool.
The people with the highest persuasion in the group.
And then Sherman and Tom were gonna go stake out the bar again, I think, or do whatever
Sherman
else
is
they wanted to do.
100% not staking out the bar this morning.
Tom will.
You're just gonna sit at the
He
bar the whole day?
focus.
That's hella suspicious.
No, not at the bar. We'll cross in the bar.
That's so suspicious.
Well, then Sherman should have told me that.
That's
It's too
so
bad.
suspicious. Okay, that's really suspicious, and you're just gonna be there all day. You're gonna get almost no information because it's just gonna be people coming and going.
Yeah, I know. But Opal asked me to do it.
Sherman
I'm
will
gonna do
follow
it.
them on. Sherman will try to follow the cart on the roof for funsies.
Okay. Make a
Uh-oh.
survival / and acrobatics check. And if you want to be stealthy, make a stealth check on top of that.
Okay, 13 acrobatics. We're not rolling great today. So
It's okay. The next one will
a
be good.
9. We're rolling terrible today.
The next one will be good.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
All right. So with your acrobatics, you are able to jump on the first few rooftops, but because you're having a hard you're having a hard time tracking down the movements of the cart, trying to be stealthy and trying to figure out the best way to position yourself on the roof, without like sliding off the shingles. After 2 or 3 houses, you jump onto another house. You run along the roof of the house, but you unfortunately hit a portion of the roof that has rotten through. So you basically just fall through the roof into the attic of somebody's house.
Alright, I'll just. It's a failure kind of day for Shorty, so I'll just get out and go buy some arrows or something and stop trying.
You're gonna buy blunt arrows. No regular arrows.
All right. So who wants to do what first?
Do
Oh,
Opal's thing
finally
first.
we'll remind Opal to cast a disguise self whenever she gets a chance.
Oh. Okay. I will disguise myself as a human with dark brown hair and like very pretty emerald eyes.
Okay. Tom, you are sticking out the bar, and it's rough. It's about 9 a.m., 9:30 a.m. at this point when you arrive. Yeah, you don't see a lot of activity. Not a lot of. You don't hear a lot of partying going on. You get a sense that at this point, it's died down, and most of them are going to sleep. You do spot
Excuse me.
a handful of individuals just leaving the bar, and they look ragged and drunk as hell. One of them actually just doesn't even go home. He just basically dips into an alley and just sleeps it off in the alley. It's a small small little gnome that's just huddled inside the alley, trying not to puke, and just falls asleep. Other
Guys
than
need
that,
to get their shit together.
yeah.
Oh, it's funny.
See a
I was about to make
dwarf,
a
2
joke about being
humans,
there.
and an ogre just like zigzagging through the streets from the bar and just heading in their own separate ways.
Mm. Sounds good. Good morning.
You do see also some servants, well, some normal individuals that are just coming back with supplies. So, like fresh meat, like fresh cheese, some meats, some vegetables, although not a lot of vegetables. Surprisingly, this gang does not like the vegetables.
Imagine
Vegan
that.
gang. Okay.
Which is weird considering like your guys' like living is fighting people. So like no I'm kidding.
That
But
protein.
yes, you get the sense that they may be suffering from scabies.
And the fruit.
All right, so Opal, Franklin, you guys are riding the cart with Lord Xavier. You guys are making great time. It only takes you about 20 minutes to get all the way to the Gilman's district. Around 9:30 at this point. You guys have half an hour to kill. You guys want to do anything?
What is Lord Xavier doing?
Lord is just browsing the streets, like trying to fill the time, but you get a sense that he's nervous.
Ah,
What's in the Guildsman district? Just guilds?
It's basically all the craftsmen. So, stone workers, woodworkers, metal workers, blacksmith shops, leather workers. Like everything that's made in Ptolus is most likely made inside of Gilsman's district.
That's fun.
And then
Freya
stone
looks
shops-
up. Freya goes up. He says, "I'm going to go to the Stoneworkers Guild really quickly." And he's going to go to the Stoneworkers Guild.
wait, can I come with you?
I would prefer not. I'm getting something very important.
All right.
I'm sorry. You can go. I need to go. I need to go do arcane research later. You can come with me for that if you wish.
I mean, depends on what I need to do later, but sure.
Right. We are in agreement. And he goes to the Stoneworkers district.
Okay.
Not the district, the place.
Yeah, so you are able to go into the stone. Well, you've been here before, so when you were following the dude that was waiting for messages from Lord Xavier. Yes, you do know where the stone street is, the stone section of the Gilman's district is. You are able to get there pretty quickly. So
He just
what
goes
are you
up to someone. Yeah, he just goes up to someone and says, I need a small statuette made. How much would that cost? Preferably the cheapest you have. Because
Well,
I'm
what's the size of the
well.
statue and what is it going to be and how detailed do you want it?
I would like it to be relatively well detailed, and I don't really have a preference for size as long as it's one of the cheaper sizes you have, if size plays a part in that.
And
I'm going to be honest,
what
I
do you
don't know
want?
much. I don't know much about art. He quickly tells them that I have a new friend, and she worships a goddess, so I'm going to get her a statuette that she can worship too.
Okay, what's the goddess? What's the religion?
He pulls out 3 books that he found in the library about gods, and he points out the various pictures of Opal's goddess.
Yeah, unfortunately, you this is not gonna work for you, man.
you picked the goddess that never shows her face.
Exactly.
I know, which is why he would just choose a visage, because he knows for a fact there's at least some art drawn picture of her, something, even if it doesn't have a face. Wait, don't tell me there's actually nothing. Sorry, don't do this to me.
I
There's
mean,
nothing.
maybe the mask with like the mist candle.
Oh, that. He points at that.
Okay.
I would like this mask remade into a small statuette.
So you just want us to make the mask out of stone?
Uh,
I'm sorry, you broke off.
You're
Or maybe-
roboted.
Oh, I did? I'm sorry. Basically, he says he doesn't want it to be wearable. He just wants a standee.
Well, I guess it's doable. I mean, I'm not sure why you wouldn't want to make it out of stone. Out of metal or wood would be better suited for this piece, but who am I to argue?
I'm sorry. Do you guys not have marble?
Oh, we definitely do have marble. It's just that this is not so much a statue as a mask, flat plane. I could certainly do that. It would cost you roughly 12 gold.
All right. Could you make a small pedestal that I can sit on comfortably?
Well, that was my idea. I was planning on making the pedestal and the mask a one single piece, but if you wanted me to make it two pieces and have the mask balance on the pedestal, we could certainly do that.
Yes, just in case she wishes to take it with her somewhere. I don't really follow religion very closely, so I'm not sure what her practices are. But, just something she can pray to and take with her if need be would be nice.
Well, I'm thinking the entire job would be around 12 to 14 inches.
Okay, that is
Would that be okay?
that is adequate. Yes, that is adequate. How much would you like me to give you?
Well, just to source the materials, get adequate marble. How about you pay me half up front and half when the job is completed?
All right, that is doable.
All right,
So is
so
that
that's
6
6
gold?
gold. Yep. I have other jobs, so it's going to take a while for this to be done. Especially when false move and the marble could crack. So we have to take our time about it. Thinking in about
All right,
4 days.
All right, that is wonderful. Thank you so much for your help, and you all are very talented. And he leaves.
You say that while looking at none of their work at all whatsoever.
I mean, he could just tell them their shit then. Jesus. He's a musician. He respects art. He's gonna be nice to them. Speaking of, I need to start a stupid counter for this gift now.
Opal, are you doing anything?
I'm just hanging out with Lord Sphere.
She's picking her nose.
Okay.
No, I'm just talking his ear off and like trying to make sure he stays calm and asks him if he like needs anything or if he wants us to talk at all or if we're just there to like, be pretty.
Well, what's your interest in this, Miss Opal? I'm not quite sure why you wanted to join me on this endeavor. It doesn't really concern you.
It is mainly to keep you safe. I mean, you are keeping us in your hospitality and we want to make sure that you're not getting into anything troublesome and that we can help you in any way we can. Because if this is part of a problem that you're, bringing into your home, then you have helped us in many ways and we would love to assist you with that.
I appreciate the help. Do you
Trust
have
me.
any suggestions towards the meeting?
No?
Please feel free, but please don't interrupt us while we're talking. But if you have any suggestion, please let us know.
All right. I will be polite and courteous as ever.
Are you sure that your friend Franklin will be able to control himself?
I will make
I know
sure.
he's had problems in the past.
That is more of an emotional outburst under control of a curse. So I will make sure that we are good. That is also part of the reason why I wanted to be here. Don't worry. He is very, very intelligent, and if he has anything to say, usually there is a ton of truth behind it.
He seems to be a valuable member of your group.
That
I'm sure he has his qualities.
That he does.
What
Hello,
is
I have
Sherman
returned.
doing?
He's
I'm assuming.
gonna go buy some arrows to stock up on some.
Okay. Yeah. So, how much arrows are you planning on buying?
Just like 20.
1,000 or?
Okay. Let me check how much that's going to cost you. Damn it. I'll get there in the end, guys. It's going to happen. I believe in myself.
What?
also
Us
believe-
surprising the DM with something he wasn't prepared for? Because we're jerks?
I know, seriously.
Shorty's a jerk for what? Shorty's a jerk for wanting to buy
No, I'm
arrows?
teasing. It's fine.
Wow, sorry. Bullying
okay,
Shorty.
Zari's
Oh my
opinion
God.
doesn't matter.
I'm gonna be honest. Shorty kind of deserves it.
What?
Okay, so
That's fair.
That's a hater
much does it
mentality.
That's fair.
20.
20 arrows is going to cost you 1 gold and 2 silvers.
Oh, I think I'm gonna have 1 silver left.
score.
Herman needs money.
He doesn't need money. He has crows.
It's
Why didn't I
stressing
roll
me
athletics?
out.
Why did you roll athletics?
And
I
then
have
like
no clue.
obviously it doesn't matter right now, but like sometime in the afternoon I'll go sit at the bar, or not the bar, but outside of the bar with Tom.
Okay, that's fair. All right, so at around 10, at around 10, Lord Zavir directs you guys to the warehouse. It's a small little warehouse. That's made to mostly contain lumber for the woodworking section of Ptolus. Please put in your tokens.
I really appreciate that you had a hidden map just in case we decide to follow him without his consent.
But I do not look like Opal right now.
Yes, you look like a person with brown hair and bright emerald eyes.
Correct.
Franklin looks like Opal right now.
Franklin looks like Opal right now.
All right, so Lord Zavir is going to take the lead. The base weather talking for like 5 or 10 seconds, and then just opens the door, goes in.
Jesus Christ, what is wrong with my computer? Okay, there.
I'm following.
Son of a bitch! What is happening with my computer right now? Move my token. There we go.
All right, so yes, you guys
Oh my
enter and are able to see Shilukar, who you're assuming is Shilukar, is here with two gnolls. They're not like the gnolls that you faced before. The gnoll that's next to him on the ground level is like a really beefy gnoll. He's almost huge. He's like ripped. His arms and his legs seem elongated. Uh, his his jaw is like well defined and like well muscled. His mane is like all over the place and wild. The knoll on the top floor, just peering down the what appears to be like a balcony, is looking pretty like the nose that you're used to. They're basically wearing junk, but this knoll seems to be wearing a robe and seems to be quite elegant in this robe. You get a sense that she's more composed and more in control of her bestial nature. They're both looking at you like you're all fresh meat, basically.
Okay. When we walk in, I will just bow my head politely at all three of them.
Okay.
Franklin will see this and also bow his head politely.
So Shilukar himself is wearing a mixture of robes and leather vestments, quite utilitarian. Nothing remarkable per se, but something that's quite comfortable and would suit his needs. Whether trying to spend a day on the streets, or like busy at work on some whatever he does for work. So he says, "Hello, Lord Zavir. Thank you for taking the time to meet me in such an unusual place." As he says this, Shilukar takes a deep, respectful bow. Forgive my companions. Social niceties are lost on them. The gnolls themselves are just staring intently at the three of you, just looking. You get a sense that they're judging if you're going to be their next meal.
Candle, I want to say that throughout this whole conversation, I am inciting everything. I'm watching for every sign of lying, every sign of for anything shady, and also I am perception checking, like being really aware of my senses to make sure we don't get ambushed.
Okay, make a perception check.
Okay.
Hey, queen shit.
That is a 17.
Okay. You do not see anything that concerns you, but your hairs on your neck are standing, and you get a sense that you guys something's not right in here. That you hear some rustling in the rafters.
Mhm.
You don't see anything.
Okay.
I understand that you have apprehensions with associating with me. I can assure you the rumors plaguing me are just that. Mere rumors. I'm sure you understand you yourself have a certain odd rumors following you as well. Yes, well, what exactly do you want, Mr. Shalukar? Please, Shalukar is fine. I appreciate the direct approach. I seek sanctuary for myself. I seek a safe environment in which to continue my studies safely and without interference.
Do I
In
believe this bullshit? I'm sorry. I don't want to keep interrupting, but do I believe him? Is he telling the truth?
roll an insight.
Oh, fuck! 8. I'm so focused on what's going on in the rafters.
Yeah, exactly.
Franklin got a
First time
14.
you've seen him. So you're not. It's the first time you've heard him speak, so you don't know if this is his normal voice or if he's bullshitting or not. You need to get a better sense of him, and you're kind of distracted by what's happening in the rafters. Franklin, you've met a lot of people in your travels, a lot of different people. This guy seems to be laying it on thick, but so far he seems to be telling the truth.
Okay, so he's just brown nosing. Okay, cool.
So in return, I will provide you with an elixir that is sure to restore your friend. Was it Abercrombie? And how did you come upon such an elixir? Well, I'm a student of the body, Lord Zavir. I have spent my entire life studying life in all its multifaceted glory. In doing so, I have learned how to strengthen the body and cure several conditions. Although not as unique as those described by your heralds, I'm sure my elixir will do the job nicely. Although some irritation for a week or two may occur. Well, Shalukar, perhaps a monetary compensation would satisfy you. It would be a more direct form of payment, and you could buy some protection. Well, the offer is appreciated, but I must insist on my initial request of sanctuary at Castle Shard. It is well known that Lord Zavir is not to be trifled with. Even the most powerful families do not wish to cause your ire. Sanctuary at your castle will guarantee my safety.
Lord Zephyr, if you wouldn't mind, may I ask a question?
Well, certainly.
Please excuse the intrusion. I simply just want to ask if you are more inclined to take sanctuary at Castle Shard, but yet you spoke of rumors of Lord Zavir at the beginning of this meeting. Aren't you worried that those rumors might affect your sanctuary?
Well, I I do not pay much stock into rumors. I play stock in facts. But I'm sorry, what was your name again? I didn't quite
Emerald.
catch it.
You may call me Emerald.
Emerald, what a lovely name. It matches your eyes.
I get that a lot. That's why my mother named me that.
I cannot.
All right, he will do a counter insight.
Okay. 16.
You know what's weird? I could have. Oh my god.
He is just gonna look at you up and down and just smirk.
I'm just pleasantly smiling at him the whole time.
Looks like we are offline, Holo. Us, we're
We
back online. That's about. Oh no, we're back online. Cool.
So, freaks me out.
I don't
Yeah,
know
we're-
why, but I could have sworn that Opal had the actor feat for some reason. I don't know why.
No, I don't.
I know, but I don't know why I thought you did.
I considered it. What? Wanna fucking go, Holo?
With her +5 deception.
But yeah, Lord, I'm sorry. Filukar is going to say, please, I'm open book. If you have any questions, please ask. I'm sure you want to come into this deal confident in your decision. If you have any question for me, please ask. Do you have any more questions, Miss Emerald?
Oh, that was simply my only question. Although I am curious about the nature of your uh, research. I mean, I am someone who studies the way of life as well.
Oh, that's great. Perhaps we could collaborate.
That would be
Uh,
very interesting. Do you get your power from a god, or is it more of a research standpoint?
oh well, I dabble with some religions. I have not committed myself to any one particular religion. But
Hmm.
if I could serve a god in some fashion, and they can provide me with ingredients or perhaps information I need, I'll certainly do the trade. But I'm more focused on the research aspect. I touch into medicine, the scientific method. I touch into magic. I touch into combination of the both in the form of alchemy.
Candle, this is just a Zari question because I don't know this about Ptolus, but what is the view of necromancy in this world?
Necromancy is bad. There's not a lot of necromancers out there. There are some undead, and it's more like they, this is a Ptolus don't really talk about it. It's more like if they do talk about it in hushed tone and whispers, they just basically don't want to acknowledge that it exists.
Got it. Okay, just
The
wanted to make sure.
fact that's so funny because my original concept for Franklin was a necromancer. That's fucking hilarious.
Oh God. All right. Well,
So, what is your ultimate goal, Shilkar? If you want what if you're wanting sanctuary, why and you're under and people are after you, why not just leave Ptolus? Well, Ptolus is a great city. There's a lot of resources here. It's a mixture of several races, several unique physiologies, several places of worship. It's ideal for my research. I'm interested in all facets of life. I'm interested in studying. I'm interested in strengthening and perhaps even combining and improving upon life.
hmm. May I ask, please don't take this as anything harsh or rude. I'm simply just trying to look at all eds. Um, you see, we occasionally help protect Lord Zavir and what he stands for, and I just want to make sure this thing that you need sanctuary from, is that something that we should be worried about? I think it would be a fair trade for that person requiring you or providing you sanctuary that they know what they are keeping you safe from.
Oh,
I'm
that's a fair question. I've dealt with several organization Patolis. They accuse me of being a thief, but I'm no such thing. I provided a service. They did not think they were not pleased with the service that I provided. Albeit some of the results were questionable and not what to be expected. But you cannot rush science. It's all about the knowledge. We get there in the end.
May I ask what organizations you've worked with?
Oh, certainly. I've dealt with the guards of Ptolus. I've dealt with the Belikazar family. I've dealt with some of the other more minor noble houses.
Hmm. Trust me, I understand. Sometimes you can only do what you can do. There are
They
times when
wanted me. They were expecting crazy results. They wanted me to strengthen their forces, and most of their forces, well, they were not strong enough to go through the process. Not my fault. I mean, I provided a service. It's not my fault. The specimens that they provided me were so weak.
trust me, I completely understand. And as a healer and someone who dabbles in that, there are times when the soul doesn't want to return to the body when you're trying to revive them. I'm gonna like try to look really sad.
boop, 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 boop,
Oh, deception. I mean, I don't know. It doesn't really matter if I'm rolling deception or persuasion, but
Exactly. I'm glad somebody else understands, Emerald. You would do if you want to ever collaborate on a project, let me know. I could always use a fresh perspective. The only way to advance in this field, a different point of views, experiment, try new things, persevere. It's all about the knowledge.
You are very right. Lord Zavir, do you have any other questions?
Well, this is not exactly how I like to invite people under my care, but if I have no other choices, I I guess this will be satisfactory.
I would.
But this is all contingent on your elixir working. Do understand that? Yes, yes, please. Uh, I'll take your word for it. Everybody knows that Lord Zavir's word is solid. I'll provide you. I'll have somebody bring you the elixir this afternoon if this is what you please, and if you are satisfied, I'll be ready to move in by tomorrow morning.
Lord Zavir, one more thing, if I may.
Yes, go on, Miss Emerald.
With things like these, Shilakar, you do know that if something happens and you endanger the household of Lord Zavir, that it would be reasonable that there is.
Oh, I understand. I'm all I want to do is have a safe location to do my research. I have no plans on committing any crimes or incurring the wrath of anyone else. All I
Insight check.
want.
Oh.
No.
Perfect. I could shove more
Okay.
French fries in my face.
No, everyone heard that because we're live again.
That is fine. My love for French fries is allowed to be known to the world.
Surprised you'd eat them.
What's wrong with French fries, Holo? They're like the one junk food I can eat.
Yeah, it sounds surprised. They're like potatoes. They're like you're allergic to everything.
Potatoes aren't gluten. I'm not allergic. I'm intolerant to everything.
Zara just hates all the food.
Anyways, let's get back to Candle talking to himself.
Yeah.
My favorite conversation.
I mean, same.
So where was I? Oh yes.
We were rolling insights.
Yeah, he seems to be legit, man.
All right.
Well, I think our business is concluded here, Mr. Shalukar. If what you say is true, and Lord, my friend Abercrombie can be restored, and will be restored, then yes, you are certainly welcome into my house. I have the entire basement at your disposal for your research. If what do you say? If what your elixir pans out. That would be wonderful. I could not ask for more. I'll have all my stuff ready. I do have a lot of equipment. It might take a day or two to move everything in, but you'll hardly notice me there. All right. At that point, Lord Zavir will say his farewells and start leaving.
I will wink at him as I leave.
Franklin will stay behind quickly and say, I would like to apologize for my friend's brash behavior towards your equipment. That was never our intention. Sometimes it's difficult to rein him in by telling him how our society works. And he gives a bow to Mr. Shilukar.
Oh, are you talking about your Minotaur friend?
Minotaur, yes.
Oh, well, I would very much like to inspect such a fine specimen. If your friend is ever needs to get stronger or needs any work done, be sure to let him know. I'll be glad to waive any fees and to be able to admire his physique.
Oh, no, I don't really think he needs a facelift, and he just leaves.
I'm just saying, perhaps he wants another pair of horns, or perhaps have human feet.
What a weird, what a weird man.
I like
No.
him.
All right. No, I love him. He's hilarious. He's really just a little weirdo who likes experimenting.
All right. So we are back on the map. Yes, the entire meeting took about 10 minutes. It was tense. You could sense Lord Zavir being super tense. But yeah, hopefully by tomorrow morning, he'll have the potion, the elixir, and Lord Abercrombie will be restored. So, Opal, Franklin, what are you guys doing after the meeting?
Before we leave, I'll say, Lord Zavir, that was such a good job. You did very great. I was a little bit worried at first. We might need to keep an eye on him just to make sure that, it's not like super bad. But I think that you did
Well,
a very good job.
I do remember that I will not condone spying on any guests of my house.
Oh, trust me, I more meant as like friendly. I mean, he even said that he wanted to maybe collaborate with me. And then I'll wink at him.
Well, if he's gonna like nod slowly and say, "Well, if you want to collaborate and do some research together, I will certainly, I would certainly condone it."
Just to make sure.
All right. So it is now what 10:30, 11. Sherman has met with Tom across the street from the bar, and you guys are just staring at the bar, looking at. Basically, there's no real activities. A lot of going back and forth from just delivery people, either coming from the front or going through the back. As I said, there were some people that have left the bar early in the morning, but that seems to have died down as well. And I think, speaking of dead, I think we lost Holo.
Goodbye, Hollow.
What?
I saw your
Speaking of
post saying
dead.
that your internet was dying.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, my internet's dying, but
You're still
fine.
alive.
Yeah. Do you mind going to break candles so I could try to fix this really quick?
Sure.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, I do mind, but fine. God.
Okay.
I am totally okay.
Sure, we'll go on break. We'll be back in 10, 15 minutes.
Okay. Sounds
I
good.
want to touch his abs. I hate you, Paula.
All right. Thank you for staying with us. We had some technical difficulties, but we are back, and we just had a successful meeting with Shadukar and Lord Zavir, thanks to the intervention of Emerald / Opal / Turquoise / Aquamarine / Ruby / Sapphire.
Alexandrite.
I've had one other name I've given out, and now you're giving me a theme hole or candle.
Wow, I love how you default to me.
You default to you. You're usually the one sassing me.
And also thanks to Franklin. So yes, Herman and Tom are off looking at a bar that they will not enter. And yeah. It is now 10:30. What are you guys up to?
Do we want to reconvene with them?
That was the plan.
Then we shall go reconvene.
All right. So yes, you do get on the cart with Lord Zavir, like up until the main road leading into the North Market. Afterwards, you just jump off the cart and you just start your way walking towards the North Market.
I want
Takes
to
you about 30
clarify
minutes.
that we did ask him to stop, and we did not jump off a moving cart.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
I thought it was
Franklin,
implied. I'm sorry.
Franklin can't afford to lose HP.
Neither can Opal.
It takes you like 20 minutes, but you are able to reconvene with Tom and Sherman. It does take you like a few seconds for you to spot them just because they're pretty sneaky. But yes, you knowing what you're looking for, you are able to spot them.
And how is the stakeout going?
Super boring.
That is fair.
They're mostly drunk. I didn't really see anything.
Alrighty. Well, I suppose that things aren't going to, kick back up here until like around 5. So if we want to go do anything that we want to do and then maybe return and continue to try, and I'll go in and get information.
Information?
Yeah, I'm going to at the very least sit in the bar and note who has what weapons and who seems to be doing what and what people seem to be, closer to Dollin, and if I can try to get some information about where the meeting is, I will do that.
Quick suggestion. I would also recommend focusing on how many he would bring over, where it's going to be. I feel like the second one will be harder to get info out of him about.
Yes. Maybe what I'll do is I'll have him, tell me about his favorite people in the gang.
However, if you find it possible, also go for it. However, if it turns out he's stronger about his stance on that, that's my recommendation. Just go for how many he's planning on bringing.
I don't know. It seems really suspicious to ask how many people he's bringing, even if it's subtle.
I'm good at what I do.
I don't see why it matters knowing how many he's bringing.
Well, we'll see when they come out, right?
Yeah, I
Pretty
mean, either
immediate
we'll find
information.
out. We'll find out later. I mean, finding out how many he's bringing wouldn't be of any benefit.
Finding the location of the meeting would be key. That's something we can.
I'm going to try to figure out both. We don't need to, debate over which is more important.
Okay. I'll go work on stuff while you guys are doing that.
All right. By the way, the meeting went pretty well. We're going to need to keep our eye on Shilakar. I think that he's probably fine, but it seems that he might be into some shady stuff. And I might try to, ask around about him a little bit.
Sounds good.
If you were curious.
I'll stay out here for just in case, Opal.
Oh, we can come back in a little bit.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll stay outside when you go back in.
I do appreciate that. Thank you.
And I'll
I need to.
arrows. Sherman, sorry. What were we gonna say, Franklin?
What's that?
What were we gonna say? Sorry.
Oh, he was just going to say he's going to go do some arcane research, like he told Opal before.
I thought you were gonna say arcade. It's gonna look.
Yes, he's trying to create the first arcade.
Let's go.
He already has batteries, so it's awesome.
Oh my god.
Magical batteries.
All right. So I'm sorry. So Opal is off doing her thing. Franklin is going to the Penny Arcade, and Sherman and Tom are just basically still staking out the bar.
Oh.
Is that what's happening?
I'm gonna make arrows for Sherman. I don't know what Sherman's doing.
Okay. So if you want to make those blunt arrows,
Mm-hmm.
okay, roll a Tinker Tools.
Tinker's tools.
Like your little
All right,
song
awesome.
for it.
So you did your 5 prototype arrows the day before. So right now you're really getting in the groove of things. You are able to make 14 more arrows.
Yeah. Sherman. Fuck. Jesus. Sherman, I'll add 16 arrows to your.
Do those take from?
Arrows.
Yeah, 14. Do those take from my non-blunt arrows candle? Just so I know.
I
Yeah.
assume I had to
Okay.
use his arrows. Yeah.
You convert arrows into blunt arrows.
Mm-hmm.
Do you need more arrows, Sherman?
I have like 40.
I'm just gonna convert all his arrows so he can't kill anybody.
He would not allow you to do that.
Yeah, I'm joking. I don't have the
That's
patience
it.
for that.
Listen, some people need to just be stabbed. That's just a fact of life.
So what is Sherman doing for the next few hours?
He'll put the newspaper he brought over his face and take a little snooze.
Nice.
Really quick, sorcerers can't change their spells, correct?
No.
What do you
Okay,
mean?
well,
If you
I
level
just
up,
have a
you
bunch.
can.
No, I mean like change the ones I already picked.
No.
Yeah,
No.
they don't prepare spells.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so I'm just gonna have a lot of magic missile going on. Which I'm not mad about. Oh yeah, but Franklin does offer, like you said before, he does offer to bring Opal with him to the place.
I'm going to go buy some healing potions.
Okay. And he just leaves.
All right. So what are you doing, Franklin? Arcane research where?
At the place that Samuel's sister told him about.
Okay.
Like I said before, he's just going there to learn the basics of magic, hoping that it helps.
So you get at the safe house and you see a table full of beakers, of vials, of cauldrons, basically a lot of random apothecary and alchemy sets. Not just one set, but like a dozen sets. And you see a piece of paper just floating in the middle of the air saying, your first task is to clean all of this equipment. If you're not quite sure how to do about it, I'm sure you can find books on how to help that would help you out in the library next.
You know what's when he looks at the note, he just says, I thought it'd be something more treacherous. Okay. And he just not like he's disappointed, he's just happy he doesn't have to ask the group to do something for him now.
So what do you do to try to clean the equipment?
He probably finds a book on basic I'm assuming alchemy. Is there chemistry in this world, or is that just a subset of alchemy?
It's a subset. Well, no, it's an actual science. Alchemy is combining magic with science. This world.
Okay, then he gets a book on chemistry, which he knows for a fact will have a basics on how to clean up chemicals so he doesn't hurt himself.
Well, the thing is that these were made to make magical potions and magical elixirs. So your best bet would be to find out what type of magics they are and try to find a book on how to decontaminate each of these specific schools of magic.
I bet. Okay, so basically he's just cleaning up someone else's research.
So make a investigation check.
Okay, cool. Oof, I did not put points in
also make
investigation.
So an Arcana and investigation check.
Boop and boop.
Okay, cool.
Okay, that's not too bad.
So with your Arcana check, well, first you do an investigation check, and you're able to find a few books that might be helpful. Most like real basics of magics, basically highlighting the different schools of magic. And with your Arcana check, you're able to put them into practice and identify which school of magic each of the vials and beakers belong to. So an enchantment potion was used in this beaker. A potion of healing was made in this cauldron. A cursed potion was made in here, and so on. And now that you know the fundamentals, it does describe on how to best counter them. So you're able to find ingredients and cleaning supplies enough to put what you've learned into practice, and you're able to properly identify each of the beakers. So you are able to make a good job. It does take you the better part of the afternoon, though. So it does take you about 4 hours to properly decontaminate every single thing.
Okay, that's fine. He's also yeah. I think at this point he realizes that he seems to have. I think through this he seems to realize he's like, oh, I can't do some of these things. It seems I only really have control over more tempestuous magics. No pun intended.
Also, can you roll a D100, please?
Okay.
Yes.
That's a 61.
Oof, you got a 61.
I was
That's
hoping
like
for a
the worst
69.
number. It's the worst number out of 100.
I was really hoping for a 69.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, you did a great job on your work, man.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, and
All
he
right.
just organizes everything and puts it back politely.
All right, Opal, what are you up to?
Just buying a couple healing potions. That's it.
Sure.
Queen
Yes,
shit.
you are going to the apothecary shop, and you're looking for potions. Anything in specific besides potions of healing?
Does anything catch my eye?
You do see a few potions, potions that are clearly labeled. You see potions. You see a potion of growth. You see a couple of potions of greater healing. Some potions of fire breath. Some one that's called potion of poison, and a couple of potions of water breathing.
Alrighty. I just want like 1 or 2 potions of healing. How much are they at this store?
They are 60 gold each.
Can I try to barter and wink my way into a lower price?
Make a persuasion check.
I don't know, sir. I do come here quite a bit, and I, will keep coming and telling everybody about how amazing your store is.
I do appreciate it, miss, but I think this is the first time I've seen you in the store.
Oh, true. I think that my friend Franklin came here last time.
Oh, you know Franklin.
Yes, I was the one who sent him here. I had heard so
Oh.
many wonderful things about your store.
I see. Well, in that case, how about 54 gold for each potion?
Alrighty. I
Really
will.
appreciate Sorry, go ahead.
I will hand him 54 gold.
So 1 potion.
Oh, I'm gonna get 2.
Okay, so that's 108.
Alrighty.
Did you tell everyone that you were going to buy potions?
No.
Okay. Damn it, she knows we would try to pay her back.
Franklin comes back 10 minutes later. I want some potions of healing.
By the way, I appreciate how this one guy, how Franklin sold to this one guy once. He was like, "Oh yeah, Franklin's cool."
You sold him like 10 pounds of chocolate, man.
Okay, that's valid.
All right, so yes, it's roughly 5 p.m. right now. You guys all meet up. Where do you meet up?
Should we like go straight away from the bar or something?
Yeah, I assume that we would have set a meeting
Yeah.
place a little bit away from the bar.
That makes a lot of sense.
Okay, so what's the plan, man?
Okay, so
Alrighty.
we cut off all the exits and burn inside the building, and
Fair enough.
Dear Lord. Does Benjamin have any potions of healing on him? Holo?
sure. He has 5.
Really?
Yeah, he hasn't used a single one. He doesn't have any.
Hey, you keep giving him potions, but he never uses them.
He doesn't have any potions.
Can I take 3? Oh, he doesn't have any?
No, you're gonna take it from
okay.
him.
If he had 5, I was gonna take a couple back and spread them out evenly.
No, he doesn't have any.
Alrighty. Then I am going to.
He's a fucking changer.
Sherman, I assume that you fight in the back, correct?
I'll be so far, you don't even know where I am.
Alrighty, I have a little bit of a present for you. This is something super exciting. If you put this on your arrows, it actually has the ability to possibly poison somebody. And if they aren't, super strong, then sometimes they
I'm sorry, are you
legitimately
explaining poison to me like I'm a 3-year-old?
No, I'm just explaining the type of poison it is, because I was really excited to learn about it, because I didn't know what it was when I found it.
Oh, wait, I thought we were supposed to.
Can you
Isn't
just
poison-
tell me the kind? I'm sure I might know.
Oh, it is drowse poison.
Ah, okay, yes. I would gladly take the drow poison and use it.
Alrighty, I will give you one, and then I'm gonna keep one in case I need to, poison my dagger.
Thank you
Where
very
did you
much.
get
I
that
mean-
again? Sorry, I forgot. Out of character.
From the beginning, I've been holding on to it since I found the ledger.
I
Just
mean,
remember-
Franklin could.
I got it. Sorry.
I mean, Franklin can probably put that on his weapons.
Just
No, you
what?
can't.
Yeah, your wand of magic.
I know. No, yeah, on
I mean,
his
you can.
on his great sword.
All right, and then Benjamin, I am giving you a potion of healing. If Tom goes down, you feed it to him, okay? Or, I mean, you can just heal him with your magic. But if in case you are out of your magic and Tom goes down, you feed it to him. And Tom, I am giving you one as well.
It's an action to put poison on your weapon, yes?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
To try to prep it before I lasted like a minute. Usually. Wait, what did you just say? Sorry.
I gave a potion to Tom and a potion to Benjamin.
This isn't drugs, right?
No, this is a potion of healing.
I mean, drugs are called a lot of things. I don't know what a potion healing.
Do
I'm
you?
sorry, you've never heard of a potion of healing, Tom?
No.
It is like a super common thing that adventurers use when they don't have a healer or the healer is out of spells.
Oh, I thought that's what bandages are for.
You literally came across like 17 potions of healing by now.
I know.
Also, the funniest thing is the fact that Tom's an alchemist and we're having this conversation.
Oh shit, he is an alchemist.
Yeah.
Tom, are you just teasing me?
No, I'm trying to understand. I don't, not for where I'm from, we don't really use health potion. I mean, honestly, this town is the first place I've come across that had these things. I don't think I've ever really used one.
Oh, well, I've used one on you.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Sorry, you
was
were very
unconscious.
unconscious, and I didn't have any spells left.
Healing potion is
That
regular,
did-
right?
Just regular.
I
I
can't.
can
Go ahead.
it can give you a little more vigor if you're hurt.
What do you mean?
You drink it and you don't feel hurt anymore, or at least not as badly.
That's really
No,
sounds like drugs.
Tom, it is essentially like when I heal you with cure wounds or something. It's just in
Okay.
potion form. And I mean, you know how to deal with potions, so I'm sure you could learn how to do it if you go and ask any alchemist.
Okay. I can't add stuff to Bender's inventory, but it's whatever. I'll just keep track of it. Yeah.
Alrighty. I mean, I know we aren't going into battle right away, but I just want to do this before I forgot.
Okay.
And I mean,
Oh.
after I went and, did the shopping, it's a lot easier than just carrying it around.
So did you just buy these opal?
Yes.
Oh, do you want us to pay you back?
No, that is not a problem.
Franklin is already pulling out his coin purse.
Franklin, no.
Let me write you a
I didn't-
check.
Franklin writes her check. That's hilarious. All right, just next time don't feel as if you can't ask us for money for potions.
All right. Well,
And
then
he's
I'm going to go in here and try to get some information out of Dollin if I can't, watch people.
Yes.
I don't know how well it'll go if I take a friend, but I don't know if how adverse they are to non-cute people who come in and try to seduce people right away.
I think we should just do what we did last time. I don't think new variables would be good.
Alrighty.
Yes. I will be here just in case you need help. By that I mean outside, just listening in casually.
Trust me, I understood. Thank you.
By that I
Franklin.
mean across the street, because I don't want to get mugged by accident. Because if a group of them try to mug me, I might accidentally kill them, and I don't wish for that to happen.
That is very fair. I am going inside. Thank you, Franklin.
Franklin is so fucking awkward. I love him so much.
Okay. We
So-
are going to. Come on. Come on. There we go.
Oh, look, my token's there from last time.
No, Candle,
I'm-
place it there.
I'm going to take a deep breath outside and then saunter in the door.
Opal, you're back. You're one of my top. You're like one of my top 15 Tabaxis. I'm so glad you're here. Did you bring some friends?
Is that Dollin?
Perhaps some friends for each of my crew?
Is that Dollin?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to promptly saunter up to him and plop myself in his lap. And then I'm going to say, no, I didn't find any friends over last night. I'm so sorry. But I do want to meet your crew. I didn't get to last time. Do you want to introduce me?
Sure. There's generic hench goon number 1. There's generic hench goon number 2. There's generic hench goon number 3. There's Lenny. There's Brutus. There's generic hench goon number 4, number 5, number 6. There's Tony and George. And
You
there's
can tell.
Harold.
You can
There's
tell who in
Sherman. There's generic goon number 7, 8, 9, 10. There's Tiny. There's Marcus.
Please
There's
tell me that.
Margo.
Please tell me that Tiny's the ogre.
It is.
Okay. I mean, is he legitimately introducing them like that?
Yes.
Oh. No.
He doesn't know the names of half the people in his crew.
Dollin, I mean the ones that are important. That you care about. I don't care about all of them.
Baby, I'm the most important person here.
Trust me, I already knew that.
Well, how about you focus all your attention on poor old Dolan?
I know, I was just trying to get to know your friends. That way, when we hang out later this evening for the party, I can, talk with them too.
I'll tell you what, bring more of your furry friends, and we can have group conversation. But if it's
Uh,
just you, I want you all to myself, baby.
I fucked up from last time. It's burning ass. That's sorry, not Opal. Hmm, all right. Okay, so I will sit there and just flirt with him for a little while and keep an eye on the ones that stay close to him. And also the ones that approached me last time, which I think was this dude, and a hag?
Yeah, the hag is gone.
Okay. So, but I'm essentially just trying to take stock as I'm talking to him of who seems important, what weapons they have, so on and so forth.
They're mostly using like short swords and scimitars. They've got some daggers. There's You get a sense that a lot of them are using daggers to as a stabbing weapon and as throwing weapons.
Mhm. Okay. So just like basic like rogue shit. Do there seem to be, from what I can tell, any magic casters?
Yeah, there's a couple.
Okay. Do they seem to be at places of importance, or are they kind of on the outskirts?
Well, there's one at the bar over here, just escaping a hangover, and this one is eating a platter of cold meats, with maple syrup on top.
Okay. And those seem to be like the
That's
main
right. I
two.
said maple syrup, not your freaking corn syrup. Those are
Who
corn
eats
syrup
corn?
wannabes.
Who eats corn syrup?
I love corn syrup. I love drinking it every morning.
That's disgusting.
Well, just because you don't like corns, alright, doesn't mean that I don't
I
like corn syrup.
I can have corn syrup, all right?
Yeah.
Actually, I can. It's not great. Okay. So about 2 magic casters from what I can see that seem to be in places of importance. Okay. Mm,
So
and
tell
what
me about your friends, Opal.
Oh, I didn't tell you that I had any specific Tabaxi friends. I said I would try to find some.
Well, did you find any?
No, unfortunately. There's not very many Tabaxis in Ptolus.
I thought one Tabaxi could find other Tabaxi. I thought you guys had like a club or something.
Trust me, I wish. That would be super cool.
So
But
you want to drink, Opal, loosening things up?
not right now. I actually have to go to a super boring dinner, but I will be back for the party, don't worry. And what time did you say it would start again?
Oh, I don't know. I have to wait for my contact whenever she comes back.
And is she coming back here, or are you like gonna have to like go meet somewhere and then like walk all across this stupidly big city?
Yeah, it's a shame. No, it won't be here. Too many eyes. I can't trust half of these fuckers.
Trust me, I understand. Besides, they're all super jealous of you and your power and how great you are.
I'm straight. Finally, somebody who appreciates me and understands me.
So tell me, how long is this like going to be? Because like, what if I come and then you have to leave halfway through, and it would be super sad.
Oh well, the rest of my crew can keep you company.
But I want to spend time with you, not them.
I understand, but you can make yourself look pretty while I'm away, and once the big men are done with their business, you can saunter and make yourself well known.
All right. But I just want to know how long, because I'm going to miss you.
It shouldn't take more than an hour and a half.
Where are you meeting? Is it going to be safe or are you going to get hurt? I don't want anybody to hurt you.
Oh, it's gonna be away from prying eyes. I'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
And you're taking the ones you can trust, right?
Of course.
And who are those? I won't get to meet them when you're away.
Oh, I can't tell you that here. I mean, I don't want to play favoritism.
You could whisper it in my ear. They'll just think you're telling me amazing secrets and get super jealous.
Make a persuasion check.
True
Oh, God.
number.
7!
Yikes.
Why is it that I cannot persuade this fucker? He thinks I'm the greatest thing in the world, and then I roll a 2. It's fine.
Well, let's just say I'm gonna bring in my most powerful muscle with me.
Good. I want to make sure that you're safe.
God.
I know. Alrighty, well, I do need to go make myself pretty. So I'm going to go. But you think like 2 a.m. sounds good, or should I like come back later?
You can come back whenever you want. We can I'm sure we can find a way to pass the time.
I
I
thought that
could
you were.
give you a tour of my room. I've got a very comfy bed.
I'll wink at him and then I'll say, I thought you were like super busy with all your stuff though.
Well, I am a very important man. I have a lot of busy things to do, like papers to read and
Mm-hmm.
papers to move around and orders to give and plans to plans and stuff and shenanigans, and you get the sense that he's just trying to look important but doesn't know how.
The whole time she's just nodding and looking at him with huge cat eyes. Trust me, I understand, and I don't want to distract you until you have what you want in your little hands, and then I'll boop him on the nose. Alrighty, I'll be on my way then. I just wanted to come say hi.
You're always welcome here, babe.
Thank you. Alrighty, I will see you later tonight.
Goodbye.
Bye.
And like half of the people in the tavern say goodbye.
I just realized I never gave him my name, and that's a good thing.
I'm
All
pretty
right.
sure you introduced yourself in first time around.
No, I never said what my name was.
Yeah, I think you said
Okay.
you're Amethyst.
Amethyst looks a little different, Holo. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, I'll leave.
Well, let's just say he's not really interested in your name.
Oh no, he's not at all. Okay, bye. And then I'll walk
Alright.
out and I'll make sure nobody's following me.
Nope, they're not following. You are clear.
And then I'll walk over to my friends and I will kind of huff and say, he was not very forthcoming with any information. The only thing that I got, trust me, I tried. I really tried, but it was a whole like, just go make yourself pretty for me, babe, while I'm doing my thing and let the big men do their work. I'm like totally mocking him. But pretty much what I found out is that he's going to be gone for about an hour and a half. He doesn't know when. That it's in a very secluded space, so we should be able to follow him, and that gives me a little bit more hope that we're not going to, hurt anybody. And I tried to like evaluate and look up and down some of the people, but it seems that he only has about 2 spellcasters at his disposal, which is good. And he did say that he was bringing his strongest muscle, which means that they're going to be like somebody that we can just, sick Benjamin on and they'll duke it out.
Okay.
So that is about all the information I got.
That's fair. When we follow him, it probably would be best for you to disguise yourself just in case he notices you.
Trust me, I know, because I don't think that he will let me go with him. I did like push a little bit to see if that was a possibility, but he was like, Why don't you just stay here and get pretty and then, like, socialize with everybody here? Ugh.
Okay. So let's wait it out, right?
Alrighty. I mean, we have a couple hours. Do we want to go get dinner?
I don't want to risk it. If
Do
the
you want
meeting
us to?
happens earlier than we anticipate.
I highly doubt that it'll happen before nightfall, is what it seemed. DM, is there any back doors to this facility?
There
Yes.
is in a side alley, yes.
Okay. I think that they were
It's like a door that goes down like 4 or 5 steps into a small door.
Mm-hmm. I think that it would behoove us to probably watch the side door as well.
So it's split up between me and Sherman.
All right, we need some sort of signal though, so that we can all follow.
Okay.
I mean, if I'm with one of you, it can like shoot sparks in the air. Franklin, can you shoot sparks in the air?
He thinks about whether he's ever shot sparks in the air, and by that I mean, do I have a spell to shoot sparks in the air?
You've got a wand of magic missiles.
You got call lightning.
It would be hilarious if I had called lightning.
You don't have like light or anything?
Yeah, I have a light spell. I just don't know how far. I believe you have to touch something though.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
I can't touch
object.
the air.
You don't
But,
have like Presty or Minor Illusion or.
I'm sorry, I do not have prestidigitation. That spell is really only good for memes, in my opinion.
Oh.
What's wrong with memes? Don't underestimate the power of memes.
It's also great for cleaning yourself up and to make things smell good and to, I don't know.
Oh, that's completely fair. That's why Onyx has it. Franklin doesn't have it because it's funnier about
Onyx.
Franklin hating his life.
I love it.
Yeah, it's funnier that Franklin does stink or is wet.
That's
because
fair,
he hates it. No, but I don't have it. He just says, I can shoot fire in the air if you wish.
I mean, that's
kind of obvious.
A little bit conspicuous.
Let's,
but I assume that they are going to leave out the side door, so I'll probably just go with the side door.
Why don't we just do a visual thing where I just wave my hand or something?
Oh, true. If we can find a space to see each other.
I'll try to go to the other side in the side door, get an angle where they could see me from their side. If that's a possibility.
I mean, Sherman could also be up on a roof.
Yeah, I'm assuming we're both on roofs.
Oh, okay. I understand now.
I wasn't going in the street and waving my fucking hand.
So essentially, I think it sounds like we're looking for 2 places where one person can have an eye on each door, but we can also see each other.
Yeah.
So that we can signal each other, DM. If
Okay.
that's a possibility.
Yeah. So in combination of taking the street level with 2 of you going on the roofs, you are able to form like a line of sight with at least 1 or 2 of each other. So yes, you are able to cover most of the inn and certainly both of the entrances. Are you staying there for what? Several hours or out and coming back?
What time is it now?
Roughly 5:30 right now.
5:30 in the afternoon, so another 5 would be 10. 1, 2, so about 9 hours we'd have to wait on.
I think that we can go and come back at like 9 p.m. Just saying.
I'm gonna stay here. You can go if you want.
I mean, I have nothing else to do. I have nothing better to do. I just personally, like, Zari would hate to stand around for that long. Opal is less of an than I do. Okay, fine, we can wait.
This is a stakeout, Zari. It's not supposed to be fun.
Entertain me, Tom.
All right, I'm assuming you guys are trying to be stealthful, so make a stealth as well as perception checks.
Well, you assumed wrong.
Okay.
Hey,
Who?
Joey.
Mhm.
Who needs the blessing of the trickster? Franklin, you need blessing of the trickster. Here, bless you.
Oh, okay. What does Blessing of the Trickster give him again?
Advantage.
Remember when Zara gave
Hey.
that to me and she forgot immediately?
Oh,
what
I
it did?
rolled the wrong one.
Yeah.
Candle, I have the same modifier, but I rolled the wrong one. It's up to you if you want me to keep it.
I will ask you to keep it.
Okay, 11 for stealth.
Ooh, Franklin.
It's a good thing
Yikes.
that you and I are
Frank.
in the alleyway. And
All right,
perception?
Benjamin, if you're there, please make a stealth roll as well.
Stealth roll.
You are. You're with Franklin and I, and you're stealthing.
Basically, what's happening, Benjamin, is that you just killed most of the noble houses in Ptolus,
Mhm.
and you guys are on the run right now. There's like 5 stars after you guys.
Wait, and I'm stealthing? This
Yes.
this doesn't sound right.
Stealth and perception.
All right, everyone, let's roll Percept.
I rolled a 9. I'm
I
super
rolled a 19.
distracted.
I rolled I rolled a 4. I don't see nothing.
Okay.
Also, you're
Damn, Sherman.
Hey!
So it's just city. I mean, it's stationary target. So anybody that rolls below an 8 in perception are just not trying at all to be too. They just get bored out of their
Nope.
mind. Like,
Frank, not Franklin, Benjamin, and like Opal's like riding the line. She's bored as fuck and hates life.
He's still got wine. He's
also-
probably like, what wine?
No.
Also,
just
anybody that
drank.
rolls below 12 in stealth, unfortunately, you guys are just standing in the same place for like several hours, for like what, 9 hours at this point.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, as much as you
That feels
try
like-
to seem unconspicuous, people kind of notice and say, "Hey, stop loitering around."
Okay, if they do
Try
that,
to shoo you off.
we'll like run a lap and
Yeah, you could definitely do that.
run a lap and like circle back.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to during this time like oh wait, shit. I have to wait until we get like right there. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, you don't see any special activities. At around 8, you start to hear sounds coming from the tavern of like songs and like people shouting and arguing. At around 9 to 10, you hear some bar fights happening, but they only last for like a dozen minutes and then die down until another bar fight starts. But yeah, not a lot of foot traffic. At around 8 and 9, there's some people coming in, like maybe 2 dozen people just coming in and out. Yeah. It's getting pretty late. At this point, it's midnight. You do see somebody coming in from the back door that seems kind of nervous and excited, and they're kind of walking pretty fast. They coming into the door, and you hear the roar of the crowd kind of die down slightly. About 20 minutes later, you see Dolan come out the front door, followed by an ogre and a man that's carrying a great axe that's way too big for him, and he's kind of dragging it on the cobblestone pavement, and you hear this
Yeah.
being dragged on the freaking pavement.
You spit in my ear.
Could feel the spit. Oh, Joey dear, you have an extra potion of healing. BT dubs. You're welcome.
Yes.
Add that to your inventory. Sorry,
is-
Candle, carry on.
Joey, you need to add spells.
Yeah, you don't have spells.
Oh yes,
No, I don't
they
have-
are taking the main street and are heading towards the east.
Our head so it's just Dolan, the ogre, and the man with the great axe.
Yep,
Okay. And they're heading where?
towards the east.
Alrighty. I guess we will attempt to follow them. I mean,
Hey,
and by that I mean we'll probably make Sherman go on the rooftops and follow Sherman.
I will also
I'm
follow
great
the
at
That's
this.
fair. The streets are pretty barren at this point. It's around. It's closer to 1 a.m. at this point, so the streets are pretty barren. Sherman, make a acrobatics, a survival, and a stealth check if you're going on the roof.
hey,
Uh,
hey.
are any of the people we're tracking human?
Yeah, no.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
they're my favorite enemies, so I
actually,
get
no,
advantage.
they're not.
Okay, then I don't get
I'm sorry,
advantage.
they are not human.
Oh,
Sorry
Okay.
about that.
I didn't realize you were disgusting. I wanted
Well,
to do the same
we
thing.
lost them.
No, well,
Oh,
with
sorry.
your acrobatics, just because it's so high, you are about to fall through the roof, but you're able to just vault your way out of the roof with your hands touching on the solid part of the roof, and just like propel yourself up just because of your incredible acrobatics, and are able to keep track of the group as they are branching off of the main street at this intersection, going south a bit, and then taking some alleyways up to this street, and then going east again.
Okay, I'll stay hot on their tails.
Oh,
All right, everyone else, make a perception check to see if you can keep track of Sherman.
19. I'll cast guidance on Franklin.
oh, okay, cool. Well,
I hope.
All right, so most of you lose track of him several times, but Opal, with your wide eyes, you are able to keep track of Sherman no matter where he goes.
This is the most exciting thing that's happened in 9 hours, so I'm here for it. The only reason.
Jesus
All
Christ, we-
right, so you guys are following them across the street. Just because the guy is dragging his axe, it's kind of slow. It takes you the better part of an hour, but you finally get to the docks. And yeah, they are just waiting at a pier.
Is
Lo-
there
Wait, so we're over here at the docks now?
Yep.
Oh,
Okay.
beautiful. I was like, is there where are buildings? Where's everything?
I'll stay on a
yes.
rooftop over here somewhere.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah. As long
was-
as I'm within 600 feet, I'm happy.
600 feet.
oh my god, you are gross.
Yes, if you are nearby, place your tokens.
I would like to be close enough that I can hide, but also still be able to see stuff.
Okay. If
don't-
you are closer than this line in the sand here, then I'll ask you to roll stealth checks. But if you are further, you can see them, but you won't be able to hear them.
Can I see
But I
them?
can read lips.
Or I can read
Yeah,
lips
you
too.
can see them.
Which lips?
You are able to see
Anyways.
them. You are able to see them from this point.
So can we read the lips? If they talk? Okay, I just want to make sure.
Well, they are pretty far away, and in the dark, so I would not give you the read lips thing. I mean, it's a pretty cool feat, but
Yeah,
in
no,
these
no.
circumstances, no, unfortunately.
Okay, totally fine.
Franklin only needs to be. Franklin is good just 100 feet away.
And Candle, I will disguise myself and be let's go half elf with blonde hair and pretty brown eyes, who's a little
Yeah.
bit taller.
Okay, cool. Franklin will just be 100 feet away. He gives a thumbs up because he knows, because you guys know he be blasting.
Oh yeah, I'll stand by Franklin.
I
Are you
have
not
a
putting a
question.
token down?
Why is Opal named Opal and not Tiger's Eye?
Tiger's
Wait,
Eye.
what do you mean tiger's eye?
That's a type of gem.
Cuz There's very specific reasons, and I'll tell you later, Candle, if you want, because you would know.
Because Zari likes opals.
I do actually. They're really pretty.
Oh,
All right.
opal is my birthstone.
So you guys wait roughly 10 minutes, and you don't know how this happened because you're sure nobody got past you. But a figure appears on the dock, right here-ish, and starts to talk with Dolan. And this figure just hands over, like, the chalice that she hands over is not a really chalice size. It's the size of the freaking Stanley Cup, and it's all made of gold with diamonds encrusted in it and rubies. It's really a massive thing, and it must weigh like 50 pounds, but she carries it like it's no problem. Hands it over to Dolan, and Dolan has like trouble lifting it. He hands her a pouch, and she just saunters off. While she's sauntering off, she looks in your direction and gives you a wink, and just continues off.
Alrighty, so we can go now. Yes.
Yes. I'll try to stealth forward.
I will signal so that Sherman and can get off a fucking
Is
attack.
there a gap underneath this pier or anything like that?
No, this well.
Or can I hide
It's
like
kind of-
next to these stairs?
Well, this portion is definitely elevated, but it's only like 3 feet elevated from here. You could go underneath here, yes, if you wanted to. It's basically like a hodgepodge of beams, diagonal and vertical, just supporting the structure. Because of your size, you would be able to fit between the beams and go underneath if you wanted to.
Okay, I'll go underneath and I'll try to scurry my way through to
Okay.
kind of where they're at.
Sure. Everyone that wants to get closer, please roll stealth if you want to.
Oh, I'm staying where I was.
Okay.
I'm gonna stay like 80 feet away, so I'm off the map, I believe.
16.
Franklin is also off the map. He's at 100 feet.
Okay. At this point, they are going to continue.
I would signal to Sherman to fucking fire an arrow. Get the drop on them. Go. Shorty.
What?
I said get the drop on them. Go.
Honestly, Sherman doesn't know that this is part of the plan, so you signaling is kind of weird.
Fine.
Wait, where is Tom?
Okay.
Under here.
Yeah, they just walked over you. Are they under there?
Benjamin, go.
I
Okay,
would,
now
as soon as I see
I'll
them, I
shoot
would
Dolan.
attack.
All right, let's do it.
Theo's
What am I
perfect.
doing?
Solo Sherman, you get a surprise round, so
Oh, I'm buddy.
Surprise means advantage? Or no?
no, it means that you have an action to do whatever you want to.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do my attack action.
Okay.
I get 2
Roll an
attack.
attack. And on who?
I'm gonna hit Dolan.
2 attacks.
Okay.
We're about to stuff. I'll do this first one with sharpshooter. So it's actually a 21 to hit.
All right, that's a hit.
Okay, so he takes 11 plus 10 from sharpshooter, so he'll take 21.
Plus he's... If I'm
He said I didn't have advantage, so I don't get sneak attack.
but I'm right next to him, right? Or you're attacking...
Then I'll do my second attack. Oh, wrong one.
The dagger?
Oh, we got a crit though. Okay, so we take
Hey.
21 plus 20 damage. So 31 damage.
Okay. Cool. Anything else?
No, that's all I'll do.
You're
All
attacking
right.
the dwarf, right?
Yeah, Dolan.
Yeah, I'm right next to him, so you get sing attack.
I have to have
Doesn't matter, he's
advantage
already
to get.
You have to
I
have
think I have to
an
have
ally within
advantage,
at
don't
5
I?
feet or advantage.
Yeah.
Did it...
It doesn't matter, guys. He's already down.
Oh, he's already down? Oh, fuck. Okay.
Fuck yes.
Did the arrow...
Oh,
Did the arrows work?
Were you using blunt arrows or were you using sharp arrows?
I'm assuming
To be honest, I was using sharp. I didn't expect him to die that fast.
You didn't.
Oh, yes, he is down and dying right now. He's not dead yet, but he's down and dying.
Okay.
Hello, Tom. What are you doing?
I guess I'll attack this guy.
Okay. Roll them attacks.
14 for the first.
A 14 hits.
Okay. That's 7 points of damage.
Okay.
Second attack, natural 20.
Hey,
Nice.
9 points of damage, so 16 total.
Okay.
Then flurry of blows. An extra attack. Nope. So that's my turn.
Okay. All right, everybody, roll them initiatives.
Let's
Hey.
go.
uh,
On your token.
Yeah, I'm
Oh.
putting my guy out here. Over here.
late.
son of a. Can you fuck off? Roll 20. Jesus Christ. Alright, click on my character. Roll initiative. Alright, cool. We're just gonna put Franklin all the way down here and pretend he's all the way up there.
All right. Am I missing people? I think we're missing someone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Everyone's here.
Cool. All right, Tom. How are you going to follow up the flurry of blows?
I'm gonna punch him again 2 times. Oof.
That's a hit.
Wait, it is?
That's also a hit.
Oh my god.
Miss.
Oh wait, what?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh,
That's
this is
actually
damage. Yeah, that's 14. I was like,
yeah,
what?
roll it.
I was like, what did it go to a hit to a miss? 14 damage total.
Okay. Anything else?
He's still not down. Fucking flurry of blows again.
Okay.
Attack. 19.
That's a hit.
7 points of damage. Triple sevens.
All right. Anything else?
No, that's my turn.
All right, Sherman.
Okay, I'll shoot the big guy this time.
Okay.
I'll
Is it
do
with
sharpshooter
blunt
again.
arrows?
No. 17 to hit.
That's a hit.
15 piercing damage.
Okay. He's starting. You got him by surprise, and he's like wondering who shot him.
That's all I'll do.
All right, Benjamin.
I'm a gore. This motherfucker.
All right. So you dash. You take your action to dash there, and you basically jump on him from 3 feet high, and you gore him. So a 13, does that hit? Let's check it out. A 13 does hit.
What? That's 4 damage.
All right, so he's like so basically your 2 horns are sticking from his side, like between 2 ribs, and he's turning around sharply, trying to get you out of there.
Kidney punch. Damn it.
That's a miss. These sharp movements are throwing you off balance. The ogre is going. Oops. What am I doing? Ogre is going to take a swipe at you, Benjamin.
Yes.
And
Is it 20?
does a 22 hit?
That was close.
That's 10 points of damage. 10 slashing damage.
I thought that was gonna hurt.
He says taking something that would have halved my health.
Same.
So the small fry with the huge battle axe that he can't even hold, like, boss, no, I'll protect you. And then he does.
Okay, never mind. Okay. It's fine.
And then he transforms into a werebear.
What?
Sweet.
This isn't part of the deal?
Candle.
Wait,
Candle,
so
what
that
are you doing? It's not my
Wait,
birthday
hold on. He
yet.
turns into a what?
A werebear.
Fuck yeah!
Oh, cool.
A werebear, mind you.
Wear polar bear. What are you
That's
doing?
great.
It's not my
Is
birthday
Is that a
yet.
can of
Love
Coke in
him.
his hand?
Oh my god.
He's now
Please make
using
that a thing.
He's using his great axe as a one-handed weapon now.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I was
I
like, man, this
love
guy's a tank
everything
for how
about
low
this.
he is.
All right, he's going directly after Tom because he's the closest one to his boss.
That's
Dear
fair.
fucking lord.
Does a
Wow.
19 hit.
A 19 does hit.
That's 10 slashing damage.
Okay, I thought it was gonna hurt, but it doesn't.
He's then going to attack you again.
Okay.
Does a 11 hit.
11 misses.
All right, so he from using the same momentum as his axe, he's using his claw to like backstab you.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, you are able to just limbo your way out of reach of the arm as it flies above you.
Sounds good.
Franklin.
All right, cool. I'm just keeping Franklin's token here, so when we're done, I can just move it on. He's 100 feet away right now. He is going to cast. He's going to cast Magic Missile from the wand at 3rd level. And as he does, he feels a sense of relief of not having to cast magic himself and possibly have it go wrong. Which gives him, so this gives him 5 missiles that he can cast. Yes, okay, yeah, it gives him 5 missiles that he can cast. So we're just going to gives him 5, so he's gonna do 3 on this boy here and 2 on this boy here.
Okay.
All non-lethally because you said I could do that. 1, 2, 3. So those are on the were polar bear.
Okay, so that's 11.
And 1, 2.
Dang.
And those are on the ogre. Really quick, hold on, let me read how this says. Oh man. Okay, that's fine. I know can I use my bonus action to go 10 feet forward, even though this came from a wand?
No.
Okay, cool. Then he's just gonna move up 30 feet. So now he's
70.
Now he's 70 feet away rather than 100.
You might be on the map now
Okay.
because you're 100 feet away from here, so you might be like right there.
Is he? Let's see.
Well, you said you were 100 feet away when they're like right here.
That's fair. God damn it! I hate my screen just like moves whenever I try to click on stuff.
Opal.
Question,
Oh,
because I haven't used this before. When I invoke duplicity, it says I can cast spells as the illusion, so I can cast touch spells through that, correct?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, Rooney.
Thank I just wanted to make sure, because that seems a little like OP, but we're gonna do it. So
you can
I'm
cast
going
spells
to.
that you're familiar too. No one ever does it. though.
Yeah. Oh, true. Good point. You're right. I'm going to invoke duplicity. I'm going to evoke duplicity, and put my duplicate here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my bonus action to... Oh, wait. Do I have to concentrate on Evoke Duplicity? Until you lose concentration. Okay, so I can't concentrate on another spell. Got it.
Oh.
Sorry, I just want to make sure. I'm going to cast Healing Word on Tom.
Nice.
Did it cast?
Yeah.
did you say
Okay.
it? I thought it was verbal.
Wait, why wouldn't I be able to say it?
Yeah. You should.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should be.
Would
I
I
can
be able to
no,
say it?
And
I
even
can
I don't know. Would you?
Even
I
if
can
you, even if
physically
they
cast
did
Healing
it,
Word on him.
yeah,
I'm close enough.
yeah. She's not
My
casting it through
duplicate
her.
doesn't need to.
Yeah, she's not casting it through familiar. She's casting it.
So I'll cast
casting.
Healing Word on Tom. So you get 5 hit points.
Is this
Nice.
written down?
And then I'm going
know-
to
Oof, I don't have internet right
move
now.
my little self over
I don't
here.
know if
Oh
y'all
wait,
can hear
60
me.
feet. I don't, or 30 feet. Sorry, 1, 2.
Y'all hear me?
I'm right next to Franklin. That's what's happening.
Oh, I guess you can't.
Guys, thanks for sticking around with us. Polo is having some internet difficulties. Did not pay his internet bill, and now they're
Oh, it's
all
not
right.
true at
So,
all. But
Tom, it is now your turn.
Okay. I am going to. What did Opal do? Sorry.
I healed you for 5
Okay, and that's it. Right.
and invoke duplicity.
Okay, so that was your action. Okay. I am going to. Let me see how this works. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna feed the healing potion to the dwarf that's dying.
I was.
Okay.
Sorry, Tom doesn't know this. Here you go.
You get 6 healing. Ignore that second result.
Okay, cool.
And
Anything else?
I'm going to use my bonus action to patient defense. So take the
What does
dodge.
that do?
I take the dodge action as a bonus action.
Okay,
So
cool.
anyone that attacks me has disadvantage.
Herman.
Sherman will move up in front of Franklin and Opal. And he will, this time he will use a blunt arrow and he will shoot the ogre again. And he will use sharpshooter again.
Are you using your action to dash? That's
No.
pretty far.
Well, I just put Sherman over there so I could clip him for initiative, but he was kind of standing by Franklin.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah. So I'll take a sharpshooter shot at the ogre.
Okay.
10 probably didn't hit.
Right.
It's a hit.
A 10?
He's big, bro.
Yeah, he's a
Can't
big
miss.
boy.
Okay, if a 10 hits, a 10 hits. 15 damage. That's
Oh, it's a 10.
bludgeoning,
I'm
though,
sorry.
not
No,
15.
it's a 10.
Yeah,
then
yeah,
no,
I
it
did
is-
sharpshooter. Okay, it missed. That's fine. Okay, that's all.
Okay. Benjamin.
I'm gonna take my rock out of my satchel and I'm gonna kidney punch the ogre.
Okay.
That's a 15.
That's a hit.
Sweet. That's 4. And let me see. Hold on.
All
And
right.
then I get, see, thing is hammering horns. After I hit a creature with a melee attack, I can use my horns to push them 5 feet at me. You need to throw a strength saving throw, beating 13.
Is there a size limit?
And one size larger than.
Okay, sure. All right, so he fails. So he.
He's 10 feet. If he fails it, that's 5 feet. If he,
Yep.
or,
So he fails and falls into the water, but your rock punch was enough to render him unconscious. So now he's just falling inside the water and just drowning
yes.
in the water.
Okay, now I want to use, if I still can, Divine Smite.
You can only use Divine Smite
Oh.
after you hit.
After I hit.
Yeah, and he's already downed.
Okay. I was talking about the were polar bear.
Oh, you have a second attack?
I don't think you have a second attack, dude.
You don't have a second
Oh,
attack
I
on this
had,
level.
okay. Alrighty. He's dumb. Alrighty.
All right.
Oh.
He is in process of drowning. The turtle bear's gonna say, "Tiny, no!" and then he's gonna swing his axe at Benjamin. Look, does a 9 hit?
No.
Hey, he'll try with his great axe again. Does a 20 hit?
Yes.
It's a 12 points of slashing damage.
God.
Wait, what's that?
What's that?
Okay. Alright, that's fine. That ends his turn. Franklin.
Yes.
Franklin is going to. Yeah, okay. How's the were polar bear looking?
Like, he's looking enraged.
Okay, so in terms of health, he's looking alright. Alright. Okay, I think I know what I'm finished to do. Yeah. Okay, cool. He thinks to himself, this is going to be difficult. I wish this fight was a little easier. And then in a flash, on the were polar bear, there's a symbol made of gold that looks to be like 2 wings on his back, and he's going to cast Hex, which is a bonus
Okay.
action. And then, for his action, he's going to cast a cantrip. And he's going to cast Eldritch Blast. Alright, so that's going to first I need to roll to see if I hit. How many? Okay, I only have one beam right now. 26 hit.
It does hit.
Okay, cool. So that's going to be 4 force damage, and with Hex, I get to roll an extra 1d6 of necrotic damage.
That's right.
All right, so I guess I'll ask you now. Do you want it to be necrotic or radiant damage, Holo? Holo,
Huh?
fucking, you're not the DM, Candle.
I was like, why are you asking me?
Yes.
Well, on my list, it says it's only necrotic damage. It's not nothing about
Okay.
radiant damage.
Well, I'm just asking because we specified with one of my abilities before. Okay, cool. So that's 4 necrotic damage and 4 force damage on the guy.
All right, I'm gonna ask you this because I want to make sure you are fully aware of everything. Is that the end of your turn?
No, because I get to move 10 feet back.
Okay.
Moving forward.
Oh no, he's going back. So he's going to move 10 feet back, followed by another 20 feet. So he's just going to move 30 feet back with his free movement.
Okay. I'm gonna remind everyone to keep track of their spells and to read them carefully. And with that, Opal, go on. It's your turn.
Did we determine Toll the Dead was not I don't even know. I'm trying to figure out a way that I could knock Dollin out. I don't know if I have any spells that can.
Punch him.
No, you can't punch him.
Very few spells can knock someone out.
All right.
Maybe force damage. Maybe.
Yeah, I think we ruled force damage could.
You can
Okay.
ask Franklin.
I'm going to cast Hold Person on Dollin. So that's a Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. God damn it. There we go. Go on.
Okay.
You sure you
So-
didn't succeed, Kendall?
His
Roll the
modifier,
three.
his modifier sadly is like -1, so no.
Two.
So he is now held. Oh wait, fuck, never mind. I can't do that. I'm concentrating on my thing. Sorry, I would have known that.
What
It's up
thing?
to you if my Evoke Duplicity.
Is
I've
that
already
concentration?
rolled for it, so
No, that's
unfortunately,
fine.
yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna have to ask you
That's totally
to dispel.
I'm a-okay with that. Because the reason I put the Evoke Duplicity up there was to cast Spare the Dying on him. So I ain't getting in there. And that's all I'm gonna do.
All right, can he at the end of each of his turn? Okay,
He
Oh, yeah. his turn right now, so he'll try to roll. Yeah, that's a miss.
alrighty.
All right, Tom.
Okay. I am going to jump into the water and try to save this drowning person.
Okay. How are you gonna try to save him?
I'm going to try to grab the edge of the dock and their body and try to like pull them up if I can.
Okay. Roll a athletics.
18.
All right, so you are not able to drag him on free land, but you are able to tilt his head above water, so he's no longer drowning.
Okay.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah. I also probably would get attack opportunities.
Yes, you would.
Both of them, but
Yeah.
because the other one's paralyzed.
Does a 12 hit?
12 misses.
All right, so he swings at you, but you are able to not duck below the axe, but as you are diving, you are jumping above the axe that's just swinging at you sideways. It's a really cool maneuver. I'm very impressed, even though I'm the one that created it. Whoa. Berman.
The ogre's in the water, so I'll attack the werebear with the blunt arrow. I'll do this sharpshooter. 19 to hit.
That's a hit.
Okay, so he'll take 10 plus 10, so he'll take 20 bludgeoning damage.
A sneak attack.
Benjamin's right there.
Plus 3,
Okay.
so he'll take 23 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, he feels that one. Anything else?
No, I'm good. I don't want to move or anything.
All right, Benjamin.
Okay. Well, first, I'm gonna rage.
Okay.
And then kidney punches.
You don't want a reckless attack?
You get that?
Yeah.
I don't know if
do
you
have
have.
reckless attack. I do have reckless attack. Yeah.
Are you attacking recklessly or not?
Yes. Attacking recklessly.
All right, so that's 18 to hit. You do hit.
4.
All
Bludgeoning.
right. Anything else?
No.
All right, so you are able to hit him straight into the chest. He just growls at you, and you smell the breath of a lot of hangover breath coming from him. Like he drunk a lot of stale ales. He is then going to just growl at you ferociously and attack you, and he also has advantage against you now.
Asses?
Yeah, if you attack recklessly, you have
that's right.
people get advantage with you as well.
Downside.
So that's a 19 to hit. As
19 to hit.
That's 8 slashing damage.
Have 4.
He is then
Have
going to
4.
attack you again. 23 hits also, so another 7 points of slashing damage.
Would
Would 7 be have to?
Yeah.
It'd be 3 or 4. Do you round up or down?
Yeah. I'll take the 4. That's fine. Alrighty.
All right, Franklin.
Joey, how's Benjamin looking?
Out of 39, he's looking about a 9, but he's got lay on hand, so he's fine.
So he looks pretty messed up. Cool. Really quick, we're just gonna. Let's see. Oh, that's nice. Okay, cool. I'm just going to see this. Perfect. Oh, that is wonderful. Oh, wait, actually, he went 30 feet back. So 35 plus 30, that's 65. Okay. So Franklin's actually going to move 5 feet up. And he sees that Benjamin is hurt, and he's considering attacking, but he's just like, he can't go down. That'll make Opal upset. And I don't know what to do. Maybe I can call for Opal, but he needs to get up. And in a flash, as he opens his eyes, you just see the almost over him appears like a small sun with that symbol from his hex, and he's going to give his good friend 4d6 healing with healing light.
Fuck me.
And I can't roll for it, so I gotta just do it manually. All right, so you get 15 HP back. And he looks at his hands that are glowing. He's like, that's peculiar. And he's going to use his action, because that was a bonus action, to cast Eldritch Blast at the Polar Bear.
Okay.
The 16
That's a
hit.
hit.
All
Yes,
right,
it
so
does.
1d6 necrotic damage.
Okay.
That's 3 force damage and 4 necrotic damage.
All right. Anything else?
Yeah, he cast a spell, so he can go ahead and move 10 feet back now.
Opal, you are stuck holding Dolan.
I mean,
think
I'm
the screen went down.
concentrating on that. Oh.
No,
did
we
it?
good. Okay. Never
Okay.
mind.
I'm concentrating on that. I'm going to. I'm gonna. Yeah, why not? Let's do this. This will be fun. I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt at the werebear. That's a
Okay.
26 to hit.
It hits.
13 radiant damage.
All right.
And then I'm going to just shuffle back a little bit. Wait, hold on. I just wanna.
Finish him off. Let's do it. Come on, Tom. Kill him.
You hear like a giant roar from the polar bear as he's
Aw.
raging.
That was cute, Candle.
So is this his head's above water now, right? Is it like like resting on the dock or something? Like, am I able to let go?
Right now, but it's above water.
But so if I let go, he would start drowning.
Yes.
Okay. Is there any way I could get him to somewhere where he's on land?
Well, you could try to use your action again to pull him halfway above water, like leaning on the edge of the docks if you want to.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
22.
Oh yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. I don't know how you're doing these rolls, but yes, you are able to prop him like